Why hello, Lee here at Lee's Gaming Corner with another episode on the Bedrock Survival, episode 17. And as is in the title, we will be doing a tree project. Well, basically, just finishing off my tree farm that I started quite a few episodes ago. So if you like this kind of episode, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, push that bell notification so there's any upcoming videos. And without further ado, let's get into this episode. So with this tree farm, I'm actually going to be sitting here, working in this area until it's completely done. Basically, as you see, I've started putting some hoppers down. It's going to collect all the resources that drops from the tree if I'm not able to be in the area after chopping down at that time. So it's going to take a lot of time to get through and actually solve and sort the problem out. Obviously you've got all this drops here and it's going to take a while to actually place any pick them up. I may be busy doing so I can forget about them, so the idea is to actually set it up so that all the drops in that area go eventually into the hoppers, into some chests, so I don't lose those drops at all. So I quickly put these all down, some of these down on inventory, and go from there. So far I've actually done a row and a half, and I'm kind of thinking I may have made a boo-boo here, but I'm not going to give up here. I'm going to crack on with it and get it all done. That's the plan. Well, so as you can see, just there, a creeper was being a ninja. Go out of the blast zone straight away. But luckily not much damage done. Could replace most of that, no problem at all. Just a bummer it happened, really, but it's one of those things, to be honest, in Minecraft. So I've actually here managed to put some more hoppers down. It's taken quite a lot of resources and I'm kind of regretting actually doing that idea, but it's challenge and I'm going to accept this challenge and actually crack on with it. Stop moaning about it and just get on with it. Yeah, Lee, get on with it, Lee. Yeah. So whilst I'm letting the trees grow, that I actually need to make some more hoppers to make chests and everything like so. In the meantime, I've been over to that sand mountain just over there, smelted some glass up, so I can actually start placing in the glass in place, so that I at least don't have everything walking in and falling on top of me whilst I'm working, a possible creeper or something like that. But that's what I'll be doing for the moment in this part of the video. Nothing exciting, so I'm going to quickly do all of that, and then once it's all done, I'll be right back. Just a little progress update here. I've actually managed to get all the glass done in place now, so that's one job out of the way, in a way. At least nothing's going to fall on top of me now whilst I'm actually working down below. It's not too bad. Still got to put something outside so it looks a bit more easier on the eye, just instead of random blocks and glass. But that's a progress I could do at a later date, so that's not too much to worry for the moment in time. So as you can see, I've put loads of hoppers down. That's near enough 2 stacks of, I think, a stack and a half to quite a lot of hoppers placed down. And to be fair, it may not look it to you, but that's quite a lot of time wasted gathering iron and actually waiting for the trees to grow. And I've come to this point now, I'm actually going to change it up a little bit now, I think, to be fair. Just here I'm just seeing if it's working, but to be fair it's going to be a bit pointless. So I'm actually going to change it up a little bit now and show the idea I've actually come up with instead of just using hoppers. So the idea I've actually come up with is this kind of, done it on one side so far, using water and some hoppers going around. Obviously water goes down, obviously you know, water goes down 8 blocks. And as it's dropped down, then it'll extend it a bit further. But as you can see, I left a line of hoppers going into that holiday area I dug out in a previous video, but I think it's going to be a lot easier than actually using hoppers, less resources as well. But as you can see there, I've just dropped some blocks down just to see if it works, and then at a later date I can actually sort this all out, which I'll show you at a later date anyway. But as you can see, that's all worked. So my idea now is to actually try and get out of this hole, but again it's going to use a lot less resources on hoppers. And obviously I've lifted the dirt up as well a block so the water can flow down to the hoppers without any problems. Only downside is where the dirt is, there's going to be some blocks, some drops land on there, but that's not too much to worry about. I can live with that. Majority of it, leaves, drops, will be in the water and going to the hoppers. But it's a bit more progress than what I was doing just using hoppers. And again, that's what I'm going with on all of them now. So this is the idea I've actually come up with eventually. Now I've put water streams through 8 blocks down, leading to a set of hoppers in the middle going into this area here. Just here to make sure everything's just going to where it's supposed to go, which it is. So I know the hoppers are in the right place along, but eventually all of them will go along. I've reasoned the dirt blocks up a bit just so that we can flow it down, as we just saw. So it's all sorted on this one here. I understand that some are going to fall in the blocks, which is understandable. I can accept that, but majority of it will go into the hoppers and then eventually into a chest. That's the idea I'm going with here. So that means I'm going to have to move the trees here, birch trees, so I can start working in this area here all the way along, and obviously make a path so I can get to both sides, so I can actually plant the saplings down and sort them all out. Just at the moment just collecting them all so don't lose any of them so far. And that's basically what I've done so far. So I'm going to get this all sorted and then I'll be right back with what I've done with my progress update. So here I've actually started working on the walls before I place the water down, as it'll make it a little bit awkward to do it with the water in place. But we go here with chiselled stone here, just to give it a nice little border. A few places here and there I've still got swell. I've decided to go with I've got the stone now, but you can see andesite blocks going along just to split it up a little bit. Okay, it's still a bit grey, but that's that. But here I've actually finished one of them. This is what it's going to look like eventually in all of them. And I've got another one done here. A few blocks here and there I've still got to place in, but I'll quickly do that and then I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I thought I'd done it a bit already, but obviously I didn't. But as you can see, every part of the wall, like so, near enough is practically done. There's a few that's not been done this side and this bit here, but again it's all a work in progress. It shall all be done before the end of the video anyway, so I just thought I'd do another progress update. But I'm liking how it's going so far, I'd say. Not too bad. So here I actually managed to get all of the walls now done on all of the tree farm areas, all looking the same as you can see. And this is the side I've actually showed you earlier and got completely done. So that's the walls done, and now not out of the way but this area, but it's a start. At least I haven't got to worry about that now. I can start focusing on the other bits by placing the water down, the hoppers in place, saplings, sorting out these areas here so they look a bit brighter and a little bit nicer like the rest of it. But that shouldn't be too bad. Again, I've still got other things to do down there, but not to worry on that. So on the other sides of here I've actually gone with sorting this area out here to a certain degree. I put some andesite down. It's just to split it a little bit. Got to stop working with grey, I think. It's a bit dark, but I put some lights in here, some glowstone. Big up to the old school. But you can see it's started to take shape now. To be fair, quite a lot. I've put a lot of work into this. To be fair, and I'm quite proud of what the outcome has been so far. I've got chests in place a little bit, just so the hopper's got something to put stuff into. But other than that, it's not too bad. Both sides looking pretty good, to be fair, I reckon. Not too bad. So here I've actually got everything in place. I've got my birch saplings in place, the wall's done there, my oak saplings in place, that's all ready to grow and harvest at a certain point. All manual, I'm afraid, but not too bad. Got a storage area with a chest, 2 chests in each area, so I can transfer them over at a later date if it gets too full. The stairs are in place, as you can see, looking all good. Everything is completely done. Missing a sapling there, but that's not a problem. Nothing really to write home about, or worry about, shall I say, not write home. But it's all done for this stage of it anyway. So I'm going to leave it here for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, push that bell notification to miss any upcoming videos, and I'll catch you in the next installment. Until then, bye.